direct from Natick Center. This is live from TCAN with our musical guest, Todd Thibaud.
Lift the veil completely. Let your burden fall. Lay your world upon my shoulders now. I can't take it all. You said time has shifted. It does not feel the same. Just like God is rolling sixes and pieces in the game. Wherever you find your love, wherever you find your love, wherever you find your love. We've seen signs and wonders. These are dangerous times. I know those things that pull you underground and leave this world behind. Wherever you find your love, wherever you find your love, wherever you find your love. Wherever you take your heart, I will linger. Wherever you make your peace, I will stay. Wherever you cast your shadow, my love will travel. The fears you battle, I would lift away. Keep this house wide open. Let the breeze run through. Smell the sage on the fire burning low. All of this for you. Wherever you find your love, 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 wherever you find your love. Hey, welcome to TCAN. I'm talking to everybody out there in the virtual world. It's great to be here. Here I am inside my head again. Not a place that I would recommend. The faint of heart might take exception to the very part that led to me and you. But who am I to reason it all away? I can't deny this world is a better place when I find a trace of you, like a bird in a paper cup, like a word when it's not enough. I feel the light go on inside again whenever I let you in. Hide yourself in what you recognize, but don't complain you're out of alibis. What if time was never the enemy? Will this finally be enough for me? When I never see the truth, like a bird in a paper cup, like a word when it's not enough. I feel the light go on inside again whenever I let you. All of the lives that we have lived, all of the crimes that you forgive, I can't conceive of anything greater in this world. And if this moment were a photograph, tell me what would be the epitaph. So look inside and follow the metaphor. You might find there's only an open door, just waiting for a chance, like a bird in a paper cup, like a word when it's not enough. I feel the light go on inside again whenever I let you in. Whenever I let you in. So this is my first time back on a real stage since COVID hit us back in March. In the meantime, I've been doing concerts from my couch. A lot of my colleagues have been doing similar things. But I gotta say, I love the resiliency of people. I love the way that we have all found ways to make it work, to come together even when we can't be in the same room, to share some music and all that good stuff. So I'm really happy to be here and have this chance to play here in this room again. I love this place. So glad to be back. Thanks for joining us tonight. This is a song from my first solo record. It's called Cold. Drank a toast to sacrifice, fill my bags with bad advice, walk through fields of broken glass, just because it let me pass. There's not much that I remember since I lost control. I don't know how it got so cold, got so cold. There's a secret room we never found, where nothing ever brings you down. And there's a voice that's crystal clear, tells you what you want to hear. And you don't mind the conversation once you disengage the soul. I don't know how it got so cold, got so cold. Really don't expect you to understand this place. Really don't expect you to comprehend the waste, to comprehend the waste. Yeah. Given time, you might believe that I'm exactly what you need. Throw me your hypnotic stare, tell me how it got you there. Leave me when it's over, like a book that never sold. I don't know how got so cold, got so cold. There's nothing that's quite solid once you set your sights on gold. I don't know how it got so cold, got so cold, 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 cold. You know it got so cold. In the empty early hours, I'm wide awake. My mind is running hard from cold fate. But I saw you and me, and the heartbreak all in a dream, all in a dream. These days I feel the years in strange ways. I've looked inside the fears I thought I put away. And some have come to pass, and some have stayed all in a dream. All in a dream. All in a dream. All in a dream. To find a trusted heart might have been more than I deserve. It would never even die. There'll be one more day. But I know what it takes. I've heard the call. Climb over my mistakes like a dead fall. Leave the unattained and the crystal ball all in a dream. All in a dream. All in a dream. All in a dream. When I wrote this next song, I was thinking about those times in your life when you're called to step up into a situation that might make you feel uncomfortable. Something maybe makes you nervous, a little out of your comfort zone. And thinking about, those times that it's happened for me and asking myself, well, what's my life look like if I don't do this, I know I'm scared right now, but, what are the consequences if I don't go forward? What happens if I do, Kind of assessing those things for ourselves, and sometimes it's often not easy, obviously, but this is off my most recent record, Hill West, and it's kind of based on that idea. It's called Disappear Instead. This is how it happens now. This is how it goes. Not what we imagine, and harder, I suppose. There's a long conversation running through my head. Will I rise to the occasion or disappear instead? Could we pull the curtain back and spare the other cheek? Truth is just a burden for the hollow and the weak, and the cold confrontation needing to be said. Will I rise to the occasion or disappear instead? It's the bones of every heartbreak, the ghost of every mistake, the beast in every glass. It's the hope of every morning, the weight of every warning. Does nothing truly pass? What about the future now? What if it exists? Could we bring the least of us and all the love we've missed, and the strange inspiration hanging by a thread? Will I rise to the occasion or disappear instead? And the same conversation running through my head. Will I rise to the occasion or disappear instead? One chance in a million, the brave and the willing, better off in the distance, something that you could miss. We're settling for survival, we all dream of revival. One chance in a million, and a million other lives. Don't keep the letters that I wrote. I'd rather you believed in hope. There's something wrong with me, it seems. I've got the want, but not the means. Follow the wildness where it goes. Leave the weeds and keep the rose. And close the garden gate behind you as you move into the great unknown. 23 in a sublet, pull the tree on the pavement, like Kerouac in the city. Figure out what you could be. We came here to be wanted. We all leave a little haunted. One chance in a million, and a million other lives. Don't keep the letters that I wrote. I'd rather you believed in hope. There's something wrong with me, it seems. I've got the want, but not the means. Follow the wildness where it goes. Leave the weeds and keep the rose. And close the garden gate behind you as you move into the great unknown. Barefoot in a sundress, acting like you couldn't care less, sipping beer from a bottle, so goes your arrival. Well, I was gone in a moment, so much I didn't know yet. One chance in a million, in a million other lives. there's something wrong with me, it seems. I've got the want, but not the means. Follow the wildness where it goes. Leave the weeds and keep the rose. And close the garden gate behind you as you move into the great unknown. The great unknown.
I keep quietly saying thank you because I'm assuming you're clapping at home. I hope you are. If you're not, maybe start on the next song, please. You know. No, this is strange, I admit. It's strange to be in a room with me and the crew, who are awesome, by the way, really great people. So I'm in very good hands. So that's a wonderful thing. But yeah, man, it's a little strange playing in a room without an audience, and I'm thankful because I've been doing these shows from my couch like every other Friday or so since I think April, and that's sort of gotten me into the zone where I feel a little bit more at ease with this whole idea and this whole thing. But like I said earlier, I love that we're finding ways to make this stuff happen. It's great. I should mention there's a way to donate tonight. We split the whatever contributions you guys make, myself and the venue, we split 50-50. So whatever you guys feel like doing would be greatly appreciated by all of us here. This is a great venue, and they do wonderful work here. I've always loved playing here. I would love nothing more for them to stay intact and keep doing what they do for years and years. So we would all appreciate your support. So thank you guys very much for checking this out tonight.
There's a bitter taste to the air I breathe. There's a beating heart hidden up my sleeve. Yeah, I made my peace with the man I am. Days like this are like a body slam. Why don't you save me now? I'm just knocking these walls around, looking for signs of love in the imminence and the hum of what may come. In the dark sometimes I see ghosts of you, and in the broad daylight like a dream come true. Yeah, but dreams are born of discontent, and I wonder now what the poet meant. Why don't you save me now? I'm just knocking these walls around, looking for signs of love in the imminence and the hum. What may come. Sometimes it feels like I've lost more than I hold, and I curse the hourglass for all the lies I never told. Yeah, I never told. At the risk of sounding insincere, I know only you could have brought me here. Yeah, I felt you pull like an anchor chain, my name. Why don't you save me now? I'm just knocking these walls around, looking for signs of love in the imminence and the harm. What may come, what may come, what may come, what may come.
I'm gonna, let's see. I feel like playing this song tonight. I wasn't gonna do it, but just thinking about it down in the dressing room. It's also from Hill West.
Straight from the heart into the shadows, gunning for blood, picking your battles. Foot on the brake, hand on the throttle. One wrong turn, friend of the bottle. When I'm flying sideways, hold me down. When I close like doorways, hold me down. Only you, only you. That old limb testing the waters, never forget sins of the fathers. I find love only in pieces, one good pull, then it releases. When I'm flying sideways, hold me down. When I close like doorways, hold me down. Only you, only you. One fine day, life will be peaches. Carry that thought as far as it reaches. A bird in the hand ain't worth the trouble. Roll back the stone, turn it to rubble. When I'm flying sideways, hold me down. When I close like doorways,
see here. All right. So that last song is also from the newer record, Hill West, as is this next one here. I was thinking of this song recently because I wrote it before everything happened with COVID, and I guess all of 2020 kicked in. I think I was thinking about long-term relationships and how they survive, and I've been lucky enough to be in one with my wife for years now, and as anybody who knows that has a long-term relationship, you know that it's not. I mean, it's wonderful, but it's not always easy, and sometimes you need to work at it a little bit. But through all this stuff that kind of the world throws at you, the core thing I've noticed is that, and not just within the relationship, but from outside the relationship, when some people need it, there seems to always be a way for love to seep its way into a tough situation. And in long-term relationships, it's that underlying core of that love that carries you through all these things. I've noticed it over these past months. How many people have graciously stepped forward, and wanted to lend their support to an independent musician, and I know I'm not the only one that they've done that for. I've been really touched by acts of people that have been, really, really generous and kind. Gives me, not that I was without hope for humanity, but it just reinforces the hope I have for humanity and who we are and what we are able to do for each other when we choose to do it. So there's some of that in this song, sort of about two people that have worked their way through the years together. This is called Path of Us.
It's a shame nothing changes. Disbelief at every stage. Take a breath, turn the page. It's hard enough anyway. Same crowd, different faces. What about the social graces? When in doubt, pick up the pace. It's hard enough anyway. Something about open doors makes me feel so unsure, like there's a crack inside the core of everything. But what I wouldn't do for you, I would break and bleed. And what I wouldn't give for you, I've tried to weave into the path of us. Let the past drift behind us. It's best to keep an open mind. Look too deep, and what you find is hard enough anyway. Nothing ventured, nothing found. Love is more than common ground. Lose yourself inside the sound of what we've made. But what I wouldn't do for you, I would break and bleed. And what I wouldn't give for you, I have tried to weave into the path of us, like a stone in a river caught in a glimmer of light, like a moan and a shiver born in the pleasure of night. There's a secret room inside you where you keep your broken things. Darling, what tomorrow brings is hard enough anyway. No regrets, no remorse. Keep your head and stay the course. It's only life behind the force of what you feel. And what I wouldn't do for you, I would break and bleed. And what I wouldn't give for you, I have tried to weave into the path of us. The path of us.
Song goes out to my guitar player, Thomas Giuliano, and the rest of my band, actually. Thomas plays a really beautiful signature part on this song. I can't hear this song without hearing his part on it, so I'll be imagining it in my head. All right, it's called Changing Now.
Yeah, well, I see black and I see red. Yeah, well, I see visions in my head of a time I walked a crooked path. Now I'm digging through the aftermath, and everywhere I turn, well, I see pieces of my grief. I got all that I could ever want, I got nothing that I need. There's an angel in my pocket, devil at my ear. I got one that's trying to save me, honey. The other plays my fears, but that's all changing now. Well, that's all changing now. Yeah, well, once I was a bitter man. It was burned upon me like a brand, and I lost myself in fevered dreams. Yeah, well, nothing there was what it seemed, and every word I spoke felt like poison on my tongue. Yeah, every vow I broke, another bullet in the gun. There's an angel in my pocket, the devil in my ear. I that's all changing now. Well, that's all changing now. And the wall around my heart was more than you could bear, and more than I could give away. And I waited in the dark for every broken prayer that you could send my way. Yeah, well, I see red and I see black. Yeah, well, I get shivers down my back when I think about what might have been if I'd never made it back again. And even now I feel it like a vice around my chest. Yeah, the cards that you've been dealing, baby, they're better than the rest. There's an angel in my pocket, devil in my ear. Got one that's trying to save me, honey. The other plays my fears, but that's all changing now. Well, that's all changing now. Well, that's all changing now. Well, that's all changing now.
All right. This song's off of an older record of mine called Northern Skies. It's called A Beautiful Dream.
Now there was a time
I'm going to start that again. I haven't played this in a while. I started with the second verse. Please forgive me. Don't sign off out there. Please.
the song is sung and the road's been ridden, and the things I've done stand like a prison. To have never loved is my greatest error, and of deep regret, baby, I'm the bearer. But oh, to sleep, oh, to sleep, to lose myself in the beautiful dream, the beautiful dream. Now there was a time when I was connected, and I walked the walk that the world expected. But along the tracks I derailed the trestle. Now that demon doubt I forever wrestle. But oh, to sleep, oh, to sleep, to lose myself in the beautiful dream, the beautiful dream. In the failing light, I've often wondered, when the angel comes to pull me under, will this life get left behind me? Or will these sins forever bind me? Oh, to sleep, oh, to sleep, to lose myself in the beautiful dream. Oh, to sleep, oh, to sleep, to lose myself in the beautiful dream. Beautiful dream.
I want to thank everybody who is signed on here for checking this out tonight. Thank you so much. And as I mentioned earlier, if you're so inclined, you would like to make a contribution, the club and myself, we split everything 50-50. So anything you might be inclined to contribute would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much.
Inside out and lost in the crowd, there's no doubt I've been dreaming too loud, wanting love, needing hope, losing time. It's not enough to say life is unkind. eyes wide open, spirit broken. Bitter heart, don't take my grace. All good things are falling into place. I'm a seed in the crease of your hand. Plant me deep in the low river land. I could be more than I have become. I have no need to explain what I've done. Eyes wide open, spirit hoping. Mother Earth, don't forget my face. All good things are falling into place. Say the word and I leave it to chance. Have you not heard? I've no time for romance. The path is set, now we answer the call. We'll bow our heads and hope Rome never falls. Eyes wide open, fever broken. Foolish heart, don't waste my grace. All good things are falling into place. Well, thanks again, everybody. Thanks for being a supporter of live independent music and all that good stuff. On behalf of me and my colleagues and venues, we really appreciate it. I personally want to thank everybody here at TCAN for being such great people and for taking such good care of me tonight and the other times I've been here. I hope to come back and do this again, and maybe next time have the band or at least some of the guys with me to do that as well. But yeah, it's been a pleasure for me. It's been great to be on a stage, and just that little thing felt really, really good tonight. So thanks for joining in tonight. Thanks for being here and signing on. And I'm going to do one more for you. And hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. All right. Thank you so much. For all the madness in my heart, there is no wisdom to impart. I look for open water, I swim for open water. There is no silence in my head, there's only anger there instead. I run from indecision, I live in indecision. I got a little less time these days to call my own. Yeah, I got a little less heart these days to walk alone. If I could open up for you, I'd like to know what that would do. I am not here forever, I will not live forever. I got a little less time these days to walk alone. Yeah, I got a little less heart these days to walk alone. And what's the sound of love? Did you ever hear? What becomes of choice when it disappears? When it disappears. The only truth that I could give, there is one moment that we live, the rest is open water, and the test is open water. I got a little less time these days to call my own. Yeah, I got a little less heart these days to walk alone. Yeah, I got a little less heart these days to walk alone.
Thank you so much. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for being here tonight, checking it out. Hope to see you again real soon. Thank you.